Yes, the first is it's now clear that we will not have the time and necessary agreement at this point to secure passage that would allow for the creation of the National Commissioner for Veteran Suicide. That is very disappointing for the government. It's particularly disappointing for veterans and for the families of veterans who are not going to see the establishment of what would be a very, very powerful and important body. I must say, having been part of this process from the beginning, and it is not finished yet, it is, I think, a very poor outcome for veterans that the government devises something that has the powers of a Royal Commission that would be embedded in legislation in perpetuity, have its financial future secured and anchored in Parliament. I mean, it is, I think, a very fit-for-purpose and important model which would be to the enduring benefit of the veterans community and their families, and has very strong support from key stakeholders, but we have not at this point been able to secure passage for that legislation and the creation of that body. That work will continue over the summer break, and perhaps if we'd had more time it may have been possible to secure that support, but it has been a matter of intense discussions with the crossbench and others. It was disappointing that Labor originally supported that model and withdrew support. However, the government's commitment to that remains absolutely rock solid, and we'll be continuing that work over summer. We've obviously had the detail being digested of the two IR bills. One of them passed through Parliament yesterday, and I think we'll all sit back and wait to see what happens in February, March of next year with respect to the CFM-MEU and a likely demerger event that will occur there. With respect to the Omnibus Bill, there's been some focus on one area, not as much focus on other areas, which in my observation might likely be more important, but in any event the government will keep that dialogue going, continue its discussions with all the parties. I would expect that bill will be moved to a committee, and the committee's work will occur over the summer, and that'll be detailed and difficult work which the government will be assisting with in any way we can.
Why was it you out yesterday on this rather than the PM as well? Are you the full guy if you can't get these IR reforms over the line?
Well, I'm responsible for the legislation, for the process that helped design the legislation, and it is early days with respect to a bill like this, and it covers 5 of the most long-standing problems that exist in the system. The focus has been on 4 paragraphs and 1 page so far, but can I tell you there's going to be plenty in it to keep everyone interested and alert over the next several months as we deal with it.